did you learn to do that? You must be so strong. I don't think even the soldiers can fight off a whole snake, not without a bunch of spears. I wish I could. Sir, thank you so much. That was so kind of you, so brave of you, to jump in like that.
Oh, it was no problem, really. We fight snakes twice that size down in the basin. And please, call me Marsh.
You're from the basin? Yes, Silva. This is a frond, and fronds are from the basin. And you are Marsh?
Yes, ma'am. Who might you be?
I'm Silva, this is Dia, Jewely, and Gemina, and this is Allold. I'm so sorry you had to step in, but Allold decided to be difficult today and run away. Is there any compensation we can offer you, Marsh, or may we all part ways?
Oh, really, no need, Gemina. I was happy to help. But hey, if you're ever in my neck of the woods, I'll call you if I need any fashion advice.
Oh, those are for our job. We're all caretakers at a nursery near here.
Nursery? I didn't know Altus had those.
You could come see it if you... Well, Mr. Marsh, we've wasted enough of your time. We should really get going.
Actually, I'd love to see it. I have a couple of siblings who are nannies. I'm sure they'd love to hear about how nurseries are up in the mountains. Plus, I'd feel a lot better knowing you got back safe after all this.
Fine. You may walk back with us. Follow me.
So, you're a nanny?
Oh, yes. Although we call them caretakers here. Gemina, Jewely, Dia, and I are in charge of a 5 to 12-year-old class.
So, you have to work with them?
I don't have to. In fact, we were lucky to get slotted together. We've all been friends since we were in middle school, and it was hard to find a caretaker job for all 4 of us. It was probably because of Jewely. She's related to the king, so most dragons do whatever she says.
Oh, I see. Is your group part of most dragons?
Well, she always knows the best place to party, but for the most part, Gemina's the one looking out for us. She always has the best foresight about things. She's kind of the one who brought us together all those years ago.
What about Dia?
Dia? She's the sweetest, always helping us get along. I don't know why everyone's acting so awkward today. I guess we're just not used to meeting strangers.
Wow, I see how it is. It's okay, I was just joking.
Where did you get that?
Oh, my bag. This is actually where I ran into you guys. I was delivering a card or two with my friends up the road, and forgot it when we left. I told them not to wait while I went back to grab it, and on the way I heard all the commotion.
Well, I'm glad you forgot it then. So, you're a delivery boy?
Well, we prefer haulers, but yeah. That's why I'm in the city. My group and I were delivering some paper from the shaded woods. We never stay long, though. We're out by tomorrow.
Wow, you go all the way from Peerless Point to the basin to the woods? You're so well traveled.
Well, the paper's from there. I just pick it up. And I don't know if spending less than a day places really counts as traveling, but I do move around. Do you travel?
Me? No, I've never even left the city.
Why not?
Well, I'm responsible for 50 young dragons at the nursery. I can't just up and leave. There are always fires to put out.
Wait, 50 dragons? That's way too many. And that's coming from a frond.
Because fronds tend to have big families?
Yeah, I'd call having 36 siblings a pretty big family.
36? You have 36 siblings?
Yeah, but I don't know why you're so surprised. If your employer has 50 kids.
My employer is the nursery, where parents drop off their children while they're at work.
So you take care of multiple families. That must be exciting, and very tiring. It's just that, in the basin, each family that has children has their own nanny, who's kind of like a third parent. But they only have to help one family grow up. Isn't it hard getting to know so many different dragons and helping all of them grow up?
Well, Marsh, thank you for escorting us back.
Allold, what do we say?
Thanks for saving me! I'm gonna go tell all my friends how you fought that snake!
Allold, for the love of. It was nice meeting you, too. Silva?
Oh, hi. Sorry. I was just enjoying our conversation.
I was, too.
I guess, if you liked it too, the conversation I mean, then maybe, would you like to go get coffee tonight? Don't feel like you have to. I understand you're busy and all, so.
I would love to.
Really?
Absolutely. Where should I meet you?
Oh, right. My apartment is on 24 Great Slate Street. Not too far from here. If it works for you, let's say 7?
7 it is. 24 Great Slate Street? All right, I'll see you then, Silva. Bye.
What in the entire land of lore were you thinking? You are not going out tonight. You will tell him you forgot previous plans, and you will ignore any further communication from him for the rest of your life. Understood?
Why would I? I'm not going to do that.
Yes, you are, Silva. I can understand you wanting to be polite and not burn any bridges. I would be beside myself if you were actually using your brain and trying to cover up our blunder by making an even more bizarre spectacle of ourselves. But just asking that stranger out to coffee for no reason?
Yeah, Silva, could you not? No one's gonna shut up about walking back with the guy for at least a month. But if you go and get dinner, dragons are gonna be babbling about it at a funeral.
And what if they do? Why should we care? So dragons know I talk to a Franz. They know I talk to all of you. How is that any different?
Silva, that is different because we have known each other since we were 10. Are you saying you don't value us more than someone you met this morning?
Of course not.
Exactly. Silva, we're not just coworkers. You know this. We're a team. We're all we got right now. And you are a part of that team. If you make a mockery of yourself, you make a mockery of all of us. And we don't want that for you.
I know that. I love being a part of this team. But I don't see how me having a new friend is bad for any of us.
Are we not good enough friends?
That is a great question, Dia.
No, it's not. Dia, of course, you're all great friends.
All right, Silva. Fine, you've made yourself clear. But so have we. You can either stick with your old friends or explore for new ones. Alone.
Can't I see him once? Just to let him down easy. Like you said, I don't want to burn any bridges.
Silva, that is a very good idea. Just don't wake us when you come back. Hey, Silva. Are you ready?
Yep. There's a coffee place just up the road from here. It's really convenient. Marsh, are you coming?
We could. It's just that, well, I don't mean to offend, but Alta coffee isn't the best.
But what do you mean? Isn't coffee just coffee?
See, now that is what I was talking about. One of the best things to come out of the basin is its coffee. And the best place to get that is this Fran joint I know. I go there all the time with my group, and the food and drink is to die for. I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't have.
No, let's go.
We're here.
Hey, Marsh. Didn't know you were in town this week. Who's your girlfriend?
Ah, well, I'm only here for tonight. Oh, Mushy, this is Silva. Silva? Hey, Mushy. Can we get a quieter booth?
Should I leave you two with the menu, or have you got it covered, Marsh?
We'll just get 2 lattes, please.
All right, coming right up.
Silva, I'm so sorry. I forgot that it was so crazy in here. Me and my friends are so used to it.
It's alright. If my family had 30 siblings in it, I'd probably be used to this too.
Not just siblings. In the Potlands, everyone's super close with their cousins, parents, aunts, uncles, let alone just friends.
The Potlands?
Oh yeah, I usually just say I'm from the Basin because that's the area most dragons recognize, but I'm really from the Potlands. You see that part with all the lakes that look like cooking pots?
Cooking pots. Is that why the rivers are called the spouts?
And the big bog, the Basin.
Wow, I've hardly ever heard about the Basin, let alone the different territories. But then, I guess I did get a degree in caretaking, not cartography. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great caretaker. It's just caretaking for a frond, it's a part of life. A part of life that you're very good at. You're always either being cared for or caring for another.
Really?
That's 2 regular lattes, steamed perfectly for the lovely lady's first time. And would you like a little nightcap with yours? All right then, I'll leave you two alone.
Cared for or caring? Where do you find yourself more?
I'd do anything for my family. They're my life. But they are because they've done so much for me. I guess it's hard to say.
I'm sure it's gonna be great. I just don't see how it could be. Oh, my wings, that is very good. How did they make it that good?
Well, the baristas here are very good at what they...
No one can drink what I've been drinking all my life into this.
Well, that's thanks to the beans. This stuff comes from the humid bogs of the Basin, not from the scraggly shrubs that are windblown on the mountains.
Why are they even grown when this is out there?
You got me there.
What else do you fronds do that I am woefully unaware of?
Well, we eat a lot of fish, rustle, tell stories, knit blankets, weave baskets, and make darn good coffee.
That's really nice. Maybe this is silly, but how do I ask for more? Why did you...
Why did I what?
I guess... Why did you agree to bring me here? I don't mean this place is so nice, and hey, I asked you. I just meant, why did you offer to bring me here?
Because I always feel welcomed here, and I wanted to get to know you in a place you did too.
Is it crazy I already missed that place? I bet you miss it. I feel so strong somehow, like I could fly to the moon.
I feel like I should have cut you off after your 3rd mug.
Honestly, this has been the best night. You're the best.
You're not so bad yourself.
I wish we could go back.
I know.
No, we. I don't know what you're thinking, but we're friends, right?
Geez, Silva, way to give me a heart attack. I thought you were asking something serious. Because of course we are.
What if we don't see each other? You're not around often. My job keeps me busy.
Well, I already know your address. We'll just have to write.
Well, I guess I gotta go. Thank you for such a great evening, Marsh.
I hope we can make a habit out of it.
And you will write.
As soon as I get back, I promise.
Good night, Marsh.
Good night, Silva. Lead caretaker wants to talk to you.
Do you know what he wants?
I presume it had something to do with yesterday's affair. You should really be the first one to talk to him. It's the least you could do, you know.
Caretaker Etcher.
Sit. Why did I call you in here again?
Well, sir, you probably already heard about what happened yesterday.
Yes. The incident. Silva, I won't beat around the bush. You're one of our finest caretakers here, and so, many dragons look to you as a symbol of this establishment. In a community such as our own, these are very important dragons to please. So after what transpired yesterday, with you at the head of it, you'll understand why we need to have this conversation.
Sir, I am so sorry about what happened with Allold.
Allold? I don't know anything about Allold, Silva. I'm talking about your going about with that frond twice in one day.
You mean Marsh? Sir, how did you even hear about that?
Hear about it? Silva, half the town knows about it by now. That's why I called you so abruptly.
So you don't even care that Allold ran away yesterday?
He did. Well, we can't say that doesn't fit his pattern of behavior, and we're obviously dealing with bigger problems right now. So, then, you're not denying the truth of this allegation?
Allegation? Sir, the truth is that I went out to get coffee with a new friend. I don't see how this concerns anybody, let alone the community, or even... What would you have me do? Confirm it?
Of course not. That would be silly. It would be better to distance yourself from this little incident for the rest of your time here. Silva, part of the reason you're known as such a good caretaker is because you represent almost everything an Alta should be. You keep your head down, you work hard, and you follow orders. You listen when spoken to, and you don't talk back. And part of being such a strong Alta is sticking to your own. I'm sure whomever that frond is, Marsh, you said, is a fine dragon, but he's not one of our dragons. And if you're going to influence our customers young, our next generation, it is not in your interest to reflect the customs of the unknown.
So what do you want me to do?
Silva, I'm simply reminding you not to step out of line. I assume you didn't know that fraternizing with a frond was part of that before, so I'm telling you now. Silva, if you keep this new dragon as your friend, I will have to fire you. Understand?
I do.
Silva? I really messed up. Silva, what's wrong? I quit my job. Okay. I know, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. What was I thinking? Hey. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, okay? Now, I'm sure you have a good reason for quitting. Do you want to tell me?
Well, I came into work this morning, and everything was great. Gemina was a little quiet, but I mean, that's pretty normal. But when all the kids started coming in, I was called into my boss's office. I should have just put my head down, or even started by telling him about Allold. But he started going on about how everyone knew about how we went out last night. Apparently that's big news. But he started telling me that wasn't okay, and I asked why, but he gave me a dumb answer, and he said he'd fire me if I stayed friends with the frond. So I quit.
Well, I can't say I'm not happy to hear that. So, what are you gonna do now?
Oh, well, that's, I thought maybe. I know you didn't ask, and we just met, but I was wondering if I could come with you. I'm sorry, I know that's weird, but I thought, this is the first time I haven't been at that job in 7 years. Who knows when I'll get to have a break again. And your home sounds so great, and I'd love to get out of the city for a while, and what do you think?
Wait here. All right, Trouble can cover for me. Ready when you are.
Really? So you're gonna take me? Really?
Of course. I just needed someone to take my shift, and I'm good to go. I mean, you made a good point. When will you get to do this again? And I know I've only known you for a day, but I can tell this is something you want. To see the world. To meet other dragons. Like me. Are you ready?